Yes. Hello. There we are. Okay. Thought I had that all lined up well, but took me a second to get that running right. Yo, it's me, Mellaby. Alright, yeah. Trying to think of a funny intro, but for now I'm just gonna try to get myself rolling here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm glad to be coming back to look outside. It's a lovely game. I was considering maybe starting a new run of it, but I think I'll stick with what I have going on. Because as it occurred to me, like, what I would go back and redo, I was like, well, it's just gonna happen another 20 times, so I may as well carry on and see where it takes me. Let's see here. One of these. Yeah, 1 second here, let me change the volume on my end slightly. There we go. Lovely. Well, yeah, I hope everyone's having a lovely evening. Let's see, 310. Sure, absolutely. Back with Sybil. Always great to see her. Staring through a hole in my wall. No idea how that got there. Floor 1 seems very dangerous. I wonder what's so special about it. That it was affected this way. Our floor doesn't go on forever. Did something happen there? Let's see. 1 second. Still fooling around. There we go. I hate rats. Oops. Yeah, we were here last time. It's okay. You lost your arm? Are you okay? I don't understand. What do you mean you saved the rat? This thing? You mean you fed your arm to the wall on purpose? Have you lost your mind? So you've been through a lot, huh? Have a good evening. So now I'm a little concerned. Let me check my saves because... Yeah, let me go ahead 1 second here. Okay, I'm just interested in the fact that I'm leaving off here with Sybil because I was certain that I had made a little more progress in this, but maybe this is just sort of maybe the Sybil recap when you start the game up kind of feeds into whatever, like, you know, key points you had done recently. So maybe I still have accomplished what I'm thinking I have. I don't think I forgot to save or anything. You tell Waffle a story. You get the feeling it understands what you say a little bit. Yes, I have a rat baby I have to take care of. It's not very strong yet, so you just roll the ball on the ground. Waffle scampers around after the ball and tosses it back. You bring Waffle to the sink and give it a wash. You spend some time soothing Waffle. And I guess a little blood for Waffle. There we go. So, right, last time I played this, many things happened. One of the things was that I stuck my arm in a mouth hole in a wall, and got to keep a rat out of it. Hold on. Silly. There we go. Gotta move that mouse. Everything else that goes into streaming, huh? I may as well look at my crafting materials for the day. I don't think I've been really experimenting with this stuff too much, so I think it's time that I start considering that. Let's see. Yes. Acid flask, my. Disinfectant. And tonic. First aid kit, okay. So one of the reasons I was considering starting my save file over, I'm sure that there's a few things I've missed that I realized halfway through my last session. I need to go and look around for some of the medicine cabinets I might have missed, things like that. Let's see how Zanya, I believe, Zarya, and Morty are doing. How you doing? Cuts are pretty bad. I think I'm infected. Are you? Hold on. I just messed that up if that's the case. What do you think will happen? Yeah. So I've seen all this before. So yeah, these guys. Cool guys. I love having them commandeer my living space. How you doing? Oh, Monty's ready for it. Okay. Yeah, I need to remember to water my plant. Examine it, looks fine. Okay, good. Let's check the news. Scheduled post about pop culture stuff. Ah. I reckon I ought to go back out there. How am I doing? I'm bad on HP, that's for sure. Alright, gonna do one of these. Frozen veggies, right. From the oven. Stew carton mix. Sure. What do you want to do with the food? Share with friends. You eat some fish stew. Share the food with 2 people. Okay. Sam, it really said your name. The rat baby thing actually said your name. Not only can it speak, but the first thing it said was your name. You're not sure if you feel pride or disgust, or something in between. Okay, so we're not there yet, but at some point, I'm certain that rat baby will be a rat boy. Nothing. I need to make up some pizza bites for my rat. Exactly what a growing rat needs. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, and when life gives you an apocalypse, well, whatever. In spite of it all, you feel pretty good right now. Great. Nope, 1 second. Okay. False alarm. Let's see here. You're doing okay. Should you brush your teeth? Not if I don't need to. You looked hopeful there. Oh well. Okay, back out there. I think, yeah, I need to I need to get some health going. 20% of HP and recover from bleeding. Well, medication, cheese sticks, hard candy. Hardly anything good. Oh my. Well, that's very good. 16 stamina. Yeah, egg salad sandwich. Super. What else do I have around here? Okay. And maybe I should see if I have any. Here's most physical status effects, huh? Right, okay. Prevents blindness for some time, huh? That's novel. I guess you kind of have to be prepared to expect that. Yeah, I think everyone's looking okay enough. I want to go out and see. I want to just do a little recap here and make sure that I haven't missed anything. Okay, so remember I did that last time. It is still what's the word I've only used there? Well, in any case, accomplished. It's something I've done. Great. This room is clear. Yep. Not what I was really looking to do anyway, so it's fine. Let's see, refrigerated. Alright, we're good here. What's up, Vincent? Aha. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. There we go. Yeah, this is the sort of thing I've been wanting. Let's see, Metacell, sure. 3 times bandages, gotcha, super. The sound design is pretty cool in this game. I mean, it's small things, but you know, just the buzz of the fluorescent lights, or possibly this vending machine. You know, it all is nice. It's good. Right. Okay. So we've already rifled this place. That's good. But I want to consider some of the puzzle elements that were in here. I am gonna have to come back in here at some point. Telescope. Examine it. Alright. Aha. Crumpled notes in the trash. Okay, well, I think I've already seen those then. Yeah, I have. I've read all this silliness. Cool, cool. And this reminds me, I have notes somewhere in my house over here for this game. I'll have to get those. Okay, normal noises. Love that. I'm curious. $240 in cash and a gold locket. Okay. So what do we have? I'm guessing that's probably a saleable item, first and foremost. Oh, it might actually be equipment. I'm not seeing it here. Yeah, hey. Feels like a lucky charm. Crushing damage resist. Okay, well, we're gonna use that then. Okay, luck and agility. Well, that can stay there. What does this do again? Okay, well, yeah, we put my defense up. Gotcha. Okay. And I cannot use ranged weapons any longer because my arm has mysteriously vanished. I cannot say what has happened. Optimize. Well, that was a mistake. Maybe not, though. Let's see. I'd almost rather have the agility for the, I don't know, it does increase my luck, though. Maybe that's good for... Yeah, maybe I want luck on, No, I think I'll leave it for now. Figure this out later. Heals. There we go. Okay, well, I'm not crazy about that. We're gonna go back to, hold on. There we are. Okay, so it's sort of a middle-of-the-road weapon that does both physical damage and, I don't know, I'm still kind of keen on her using it, at least for the moment. I'd rather save the pistol bullets for another party member, maybe. Okay, and I guess... That's probably an insanely dumb idea, but I want to... I'm curious about... Yeah. Okay. I'd heard as much. Don't want to look in there. Don't I, though? Okay, I'm getting a bit nervous about this. So this apartment I can't normally access. If you could even consider this accessing it at all. I'm not convinced. Okay, well, I'd better pick everyone's health up a little bit, or at least Sam's. Oh, sorry about that. They'll never find me in here. Let's see. What am I doing? What am I doing? Chicken sandwich. Yeah, that feels better. There we go. Okay. Feeling urge to run away. Yeah, I'm sure I do. I'll take a shot at it. Let's see, special, deep cut. High chance to cause bleeding, absolutely. This thing's just called confusion, huh? Okay. Let's see, let's do a Monty special. So, reckless attack. Had one too many. 3 times 40. Catatonic Monty. Yeah, Monty, don't do this to yourself. That's... there's a myriad of reasons why it seems like a bad idea. Oop, 1 second. Yeah, I finally sneezed that time. Okay. There we go. Pardon me. Right. Okay, well, I don't need to do that. Pierces half of target's defense. How many of these do I have, actually? For now... This doesn't feel quite scary enough to merit that. Let's just attack. No, wrong. I don't think so. I think that's just the stamina cost on top, but I will check. You might be correct. How's it going today? Let's see, and then Zarya can do, I guess... Zarya has a bunch of new skills, right? I need to look at these. So, that is a handy... like a debuff heal, I think, and then, okay, may cause panic and confusion, that seems okay. Control attack enemies in melee, attacks may cause panic, okay. Tough love, Let's see, quick crushing attack based on agility. Small chance to stun, okay. I think for now I'll do berate. Oh wait. It's not. Shouldn't that be interesting? Well, for now then, I guess I'll do a ranged attack. Aimed shot. There we go. Okay, that wasn't nearly as much as it was selling itself to be. Guess you're just sitting there now, huh? Cool. So somebody's cut up or something, yeah, okay. So we're gonna use one of these bandages, been holding on to them. There. Okay, I don't guess there's nothing really in this room particularly. I feel smelly, oh no. I think I'll just leave that alone. Just the creature, huh? Well, same as before. I think I can handle it. We're gonna do a deep cut again, stretch face. Is that so? Then we're going to do reckless attack. Very effective. Damage the weapon, huh? Okay, I think I did pretty well last time, just sort of using general techniques. Ah, shoot. Hello. I'm curious about this. Okay, yeah, I don't know why. That wasn't a very good attack. Huh. Alright, well there we go. Dagger found. Okay. Pitchfork was damaged. Sure. I don't quite understand. Alright, gonna do one of these. There we are. I don't know why I'm here or what I'm looking for. And I'm trying to avoid you. Yeah. Because you're actually kind of a big deal. Yo. There we are. And you're huge. I can't even... Ah, shit. Yeah, same as a bit. But, fortunately, this thing just kind of applies status effects on the first 2 turns. There we go. Trying to figure out what I'm trying to accomplish here. I might come back here later because running from this thing is not making it easy to get anything done. Ouch. Don't do that. Yeah, this thing's dangerous. I gotta get out of here. Shoot. Okay. Yeah, this is disorienting, so... Okay, back through here. Yeah, there's not really anything salvageable or anything in this area. It's just kind of a very weird... experience piece. Yeah. You again. This might be serious trouble for me. Okay, no, we're good. There we are. Okay, so yeah, that it significantly changes the layout of the rooms. I think I'll come back to that later. I didn't accomplish a lot there, but I did take out a few enemies, so I guess that works. Okay, well at this point I think it's probably getting later, I would hope. Okay. Zarya gained some experience. Very cool. I got a rat baby now. Waffle is playing with toys. Waffle's all tuckered out and falls asleep. Hooray. So let me check the time. Let's see, okay. Getting late. I need to recover Monty, revive someone, yeah. There. No, he's fine, I just fixed it. You're too late to let me down. Or to bring me down, rather. Yeah, so... yeah, I've got pretty strong recovery items. The trick is a lot of them only work outside of combat, so... yeah, the first aid kit is just sort of a thing to use here, you know? But yeah, that helps. That helps quite a bit. Disinfectant. Metacell. Vinegar. 2 times disinfectant. I don't know about that. I do think I need some disinfectant though. No, I can't say I know what any of that meant. Never heard of that one. There we are. Nothing too stressful. Thank you, Sybil. I want to play a videos game. Let's see, so which ones... I know I finished Super Jump Lad, so... Yeah, I guess so. I don't know though, I don't know if there's any real wit to be derived from calling Final Fantasy an indie game. You gotta get a bit deeper into the paint there, you know, like... talk about Square's, you know, crucial, Famicom game that changed their trajectory as a company, and then you're like, that's right. That one weird motorbike game they made, which actually is kind of more important than Final Fantasy was. People overblow the significance of Final Fantasy. And I mean, you know, it's a fine series, I guess. If you're lame. Now then, as far as this is concerned though, so I've got Myrmidon, top-down squad tactics game with little ant people as soldiers. Or I could play Wizard's Hell Arcane Tears, a peculiar game where you manage a circle of hell where wizards are punished. Or I could play Mad Wheels 97, a racing game with vehicular combat. I think I'll go for that one because the skill you get from it is pretty good that I've seen. I haven't seen a ton of this game, but in sort of following other people through the first few days, I have seen a little bit of like the potentiality for things I personally didn't do, so I was very tempted to restart my save because of a few party members that I didn't find on my run, but you know, I decided to stick with it because there's plenty more to learn about and miss. So may as well take it all in one go, you know. I appreciate the haranguement. You're still listed as a possible ban evader, by the way. That's pretty funny. Mad Wheels 97. Some of your friends join in to play with you. Yeah, get that rat baby, the Mad Catz controller. You finished in 3rd place this time. Now you're getting back into it. Still a lot of fun. Nice. Play for 2 hours. A knock at the door. Yes, good. I hoped for this. Someone at the door. I will look through the eye hole. Aha! A hairy, dirty, odd-looking man mumbles to himself at the door. You can almost smell him through the peephole. Let's see, honestly, I would keep going on with the first playthrough mistakes, and then that way, yeah, different stuff. Absolutely, you know, that's sort of the logic I had as well. It is a sensible course of action. Let's see here. Hello. Or who are you? Who are you? I'm out of food. You got anything to spare? Yeah, I'll open the door. Hey, I'm Ernest. Had to leave my home. Got too dangerous. I'm just looking for some food. Can you help? I can give him some food. I'll give him some real food too. Not none of this hard candy crap. Spicy chips. Cheese wedge. These are really good. I don't know if I can... Spicy chips, you want to give him the hot crunch? I can do that. Absolutely. I give spicy chips. Thanks, buddy. You're a lifesaver. You know that? Well, I think it's important to help. Okay, a little stretch here for me. A little treat. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Let's see. The time was like 19 something, so it's probably getting to be... Yeah, it's close to midnight now. I wonder if I can get it another video game session. Yeah, more Mad Wheels. You resume your Mad Wheels 97 game. Some of your friends join in to play. You finally get the gold medal in the championship. You feel ready to challenge the hardest cup again. You never did beat that. You never did beat this back in the day. Still a lot of fun. 2 hours. Yeah. Okay, good use of the time. Now I have to go to sleep. Right, and I can't... Now, let me check the time. Well, no, I'm going to check the time in the morning, but... I have to sleep on the couch because Zarya and Montgomery have to have my room for some reason. Very cool. Your breath is awful. Feel disgusting. Minecraft's 10 paintball and a Monty special. 724. Okay, well that's good. I need to get my stank levels down. Will I take a shower? Yes, I will. Shower for about half an hour. Soap and hot water, very effective. Cool. You're doing okay. Should I brush my teeth? Yes. Hygiene good. Lovely. Alright, time for rat baby maintenance. Okay, looks hungry. So I wonder if... Okay, gonna care for the rat baby. Feed blood. Okay, still looks hungry. Maybe I'll give it actual food then. Yeah, let's do that. I think everyone needs some food, actually. Egg. With pork. I want to see what this makes. I am curious. What did I make even? Oh well. Let's see, we'll eat this one. Ham and eggs. Oh yeah, I guess pork is a type of ham. There we are. Zarya makes a rare appearance when you lay out plates for everyone. You can tell she's in a bad mood. This crap again? You're a real crappy cook, you know that? You never make anything I want. This doesn't seem to stop her from eating it. Well, what do you want me to make? God, you're so whiny. Why, what food should I make? Whatever, man, just order a pizza. Marches back to her room, your room, with 2 heaping plates for her and Monty. Yep. Cool. Great guys. Glad they're the crux of my my RPG party. Okay, and I need to make something for my rat baby. I guess just frozen veggies. That should be enough for a growing rat, right? I hear a knock at the door. Well, I want to see what that's about. But actually, first, let me save. How you doing today? Have strange people been knocking on your door at all times of night? Scary people? A few. 3 or 4 people have knocked on my door since all this started. A mother looking for her child, a man with far too many teeth. Who are these people and where did they come from? They can't be residents, can they? So what's new? Anything interesting happened since we last spoke? Tell her a bit about recent events. Wasn't anything too stressful then? Take care, Sam. Alright, give me this. There's a motherload of a username this bot has. 1 second here. Yeah. There we go. Vanished forever. I don't know, I think you count, don't you? Let's see here. Person in doctor's attire, yeah. Tired, sunken eyes. Hello. I'm a nurse and I have extra medical supplies. I will open the door. Thanks for trusting me. Some people have been pretty skittish. Spending a lot of time caring for the wounded nearby. Heard some almost unbelievable stories. So any of this medical gear sound interesting? Let's trade. So yeah, I do in fact, I'd quite like some medical stuff. Let's see what I have. Good on money, that's for sure. Scalpel. Very poor accuracy. It seems pretty strong, but again, it's kind of that Casey bat situation. Antidote, cures poison. I already have a couple of those. Soap, pretty full up on soap. Let's see. Alcohol-based product used to disinfect. I could definitely use some of that. Largely from safes. Various people have, you know, safes in their apartments. You know, I think those are actually kind of going back up on the market. I sell them occasionally at work, and it seems like they've been gradually going back up a little bit in the last couple years. Not exactly sure why, but you know, there's always some logic behind it. Some sort of game that just has not been ported to anything. Yeah, I mean, they're not like crazy, but I think they've gone up, you know, another $40 or whatever from where they were. I think they're still sub 100 though, but you know, that makes sense. See, well, these are fairly cheap, so I'll take one of these. Tonic. Here's, yeah, bleeding, burns, and acid. Heat of battle, I mean, that's pretty good. I might consider actually getting another one of those. 40 HP and relieves pain. That seems... yeah, I should probably get at least one balm. I'll get another one. I feel like I want a little bit more to craft with. Drain Clogger, I don't... that's scary, I don't want that. Stimulant is very expensive. I don't really think I need it. Antidote. Cures poison. Does anything else really cure poison? I feel like I haven't really seen much poison causing stuff yet. So maybe I'll take one and be glad I have it later. There we go. I feel like that's about everything I want to afford. But yeah, maybe vinegar. Seems cheap enough. Raw milk. Yeah, I guess so. I'm not familiar with ivermectin. Can I sell anything? No, not with you. Okay. Gotcha. Rat baby. Feed waffle. Ah, damn it, my mouse is in my screen again. I gotta remember this game does not handle that properly. Your plant is starting to look healthier than before. You really never took good care of it, so you're not sure why you started now. Maybe it's because it reminds you of the outside. Either way, you started to appreciate it more lately. Right, I have to remember to water that thing. Considering I'm sleeping on the couch, still hungry. My. Funny faces. Aw. Oh, Waffle gets up on two misshapen legs and cautiously steps forward. It's walking. Nice. Let's see, care. Let's see, wash the waffle. Soothe. And feed blood. Okay, not hungry anymore. Good. Oh yeah, yeah. Is that like the horse medicine? Yeah, horse. Cool. Very funny. I suppose I should go out, but I'm almost tempted to gamble on another door thing. Plus, it'd be cool to finish up Mad Wheels, to be honest. So we're gonna do that. Start the morning with some productive video gaming. The toughest races really kick your ass. You start practicing in the time trial to get better hang of them next time. Yeah, cool. Okay, it's almost noon. Let's see, double check everyone's health and things before I go. Oh, everyone's doing hot. Okay, cool. Let's see, I have saved. Everything else is going okay. So there's a lot of potential places I can go and so forth. This is some kind of taxidermized sculpture, apparently. That's new. But I don't know if I want to do that yet. I'm still kind of on a early quest to go get Jean's laundry, so I might try to aim for that. Anything new to say? Doesn't really seem to be. Yeah. Okay, so gonna have to come back and do more of that later. How's Jean doing? No, hey, it's you again. I think my condition's been getting worse. Yeah, I'd say. A lot worse. What's happening to you? I don't know, it's getting worse. I thought, would you have a look? Yeah. Okay, don't freak out. It's not as bad as it looks, I swear. Yeah. That's, it's not great. No, it's not. So yeah, this is why I can't leave home anymore. Yeah, I'm sorry, that sucks. Glad you didn't run away at least. About your transformation. What do you want to know? How did this begin? I was putting clothes on my balcony clothesline when I heard screams in the street below. I just stood there slack-jawed, trying to see what everyone was screaming about. I had no idea I was exposing myself just by staying there. I must have been out there for 10 minutes or so. I started growing faces on my chest and back a few minutes later. I thought I was having a nightmare. I kind of still think that I am. Does it hurt? No, it doesn't hurt. Thank God. It just feels strange. Is it getting worse? Yeah, I keep growing more of them. I was afraid I would get too heavy to move, but I started growing more legs too. I can feel them salivating anytime I get close to someone, like they want to bite a chunk off of you. You should keep a little distance. Are you in control? Sort of. I don't feel like I'm losing any control of my body, except for the faces. I can see through their eyes. I feel them like they're a part of me. But I have a very little control over them. Yeah. Ground floor. Okay. The ground floor doors are locked by one of those strange planet disc locks. I've seen those guys in robes carry those discs. Maybe one of them will know about it. Gotcha. I think I have a couple discs, don't I? Key items. Earth disk, void disk, Pluto disk. Okay. Getting somewhere. Right. Medication or disinfectant. Sure thing. Yeah, this is a very neat game. Yo, Young Station. How's it going today? Nice to see you. Yeah, this game is pretty neat. I'm kind of starting to get into it, like as far as like progress. I think I still have quite a bit of game ahead of me, but I've you know, this is a few days into the game's progression. The idea is you have to outlast the phenomena that's going on outdoors. And I think you have 15 days to go through. Beyond that, it's all a bit mysterious. But I found a few hooligans who've commandeered my living space. They've been a wonderful help, just a real delight. Right, and Eugene. Eugene's got a gun. Probably a good call, given what's going on. He's just keeping it real, I guess, over here. It occurs to me this song is pretty good. They very much do, yeah. Thank you. This seems handy and expensive. What else we got? That seems pretty reasonable, actually. Haggle. $7 off the price. Sure. And then, oh yeah, I want to try to get some more disinfectant, I think. Vinegar. 4 times. For all 4 or just for 1? That'd be horrible if it was for 1. Metacell. That stuff's good. Drain clogger? Nah. Beer? No. There we go, disinfectant. Haggle. $11 off the price. So, am I buying 4 of them? I want to see. Okay. I am in fact buying all 4. Cool. 2 first aid kits. How much are these? Expensive. Ugh. I think I'll leave it for now. He's always here, so. 3 times tonic. Nope. Gonna leave that. How am I doing on weapons? Yeah, fairly stocked in nonsense, so I'm gonna be comfortable with what I have. Okay. So I think I'll be heading through... Oh, hey. It's you. It's this thing again. The robe shakes and trembles. Something moves beneath it. It opens. A small hand emerges from the interior of the robe, clutching a small lump of flesh. The pale, clammy hand stretches unnaturally, reaching towards you. It clutches the fleshy lump. It seems like this is a gift. Ah. Gingerly places the fleshy lump in your palm. It's warm and appears to be a tongue. I receive a tongue. It seems happy that you accepted it. The long, emaciated arm retracts back into its robe. You hand over the teddy bear. It extends its emaciated limb and delicately lifts it from your hands with 2 fingers. It's happy about the gift. It glides back into the dark, until not even its eerie red eyes are visible. Okay, well that's that then. Yeah, that thing's pretty delightful. I wanted to see here about the ground floor. Yeah, this is a puzzle of some manner. But I don't think I know... I don't know which of these goes in which, and I probably don't have them all, so... I don't know if I should be brute forcing this, rather. But I'll take a few guesses at it. Okay, well, not a problem. I'll come back to this later. All right. I still be taking this guy out. Well, I was thinking about avoiding it, but may as well, eh? We're going to do a, I don't know if I can actually reach him from here. Yeah, too far to hit. Okay, but Monty's got a long reach weapon handy. Okay, mint gum found. Yay. Ah, it's you again. Yeah, take this pen. There we go. Nice. Yeah, alright. So yeah, there's still plenty to explore here. I almost feel like I should have been making a map though, unfortunately. So I think this goes... Yeah, this is like a cut through, right? Yeah, okay. I'm not entirely sure. So I think I'll probably, unfortunately, be doing a little bit of retreading here. 2 worlds in the labyrinth, okay. 13, Mars is an 11, demands the Earth. Okay, so I have not done that yet, I know. So, united, they will open the way. There we are. That's the puzzle. Cool. Glad I blundered back in here. So I need to find apartment room 11 then. Yep. Okay, just making sure I've gone through and, I don't know, killed all these rats, I guess. As sad as that is. Let's see. To be fair though, in my defense, they were pretty freaked up rats. Yeah. Alright. Blood trail. Okay, well that's handy. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, that sounds... Alright, like it was passing through. It's gone now, that's good. Hold on. Experiment. Ah, God. Okay, weird room. 13. I think that's the, yeah, this guy. Seems satisfied. Fine, lovely. Okay, well I should stay away from the noise at the very least. Okay, yeah, so it is a cut through. Don't need to be going that way. Another rat room. I think this is the room that had the rat baby, yes, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, well as long as I'm here, let me check this over here and make sure I didn't forget any of these rooms. No, trying to understand how the planar discs work. Yeah, okay. 2 discs on this floor. 1 door has a socket. Doors are marked with numbers, not planets, right? Okay. Okay, staying away from that. What's this way then? Okay, can't open it. Which way is it coming from? Alright, is this just gonna... Am I being goofed upon? Okay, no. But, that's not ideal, huh? There's a large eye. Okay, it seems that I have, something... Seems that something has happened. I wonder if my health was being drained that whole time. That would make sense. Sure did. Yeah, that seems like what was going on there. That's okay. I can recapture what I've been doing fairly easily. Oop. Oh right, I have all that shopping I have to do. Ugh. Hello, who are you? Gracie, a nurse. Work at the hospital down the road. Yes. Alright, so... Past experience tells me that I'm gonna have, yeah, some different choices to make. Grants limited protection from acid, poison, and infections. It might be worth getting. Let's see. Wish I could tell. Oh wait, I can. Disinfectant. Well, I was wanting that. So we're gonna get 2 disinfectants. 1 tonic still. Plastic gloves? Maybe, right? I mean, that's kind of useful. But then again, maybe the tie is better? I don't know. They're both 50. Gasoline, what would that be used for? Well, it might not hurt to have some. Smelling salts, revive. Okay. So that's a lot cheaper than a, yeah, I'll take one of those. Let's see, Puro Care. Yeah, give me 2 of those. Balm, I still want... Powerful multi-purpose chemical used in laundry. Give me one. One of these. And then I think acid, poison, and infections. I mean, those are a problem. But then again, those are the afflictions that are kind of more like directly tied to your inventory. So maybe I don't. Maybe the tie is better? I can't decide between the tie and the gloves. This is a little more awful hospital core though, and I'm always gonna gravitate towards that imagery, so... Awful Hospital being the webcomic, not the broad concept of terrible medical facilities. We're going to... gloves, sure. Right, I need to feed the baby. Okay, we are going to feed blood. Okay, no longer hungry, cool. Spend some time talking with Waffle. Play funny faces. Waffle gets up and walks. Yay. Clean. And soothe. There we are. Hooray. And then I think at this point, all of my to-do is sort of tied up here. Cool. So, oh, you know, I just realized Montgomery can now. My gun, my pistol is free up, but I think he might be using a 2-handed weapon right now. He is. Maybe I should get rid of that thing eventually. I'll just let him bust it, to be honest. Maybe I will go ahead and disinfectant with it's not necessarily what I wanted to do here. Hero Care with... See, that makes acid, right? This makes disinfectant. Let me just double check. Yeah, 2 acid flasks. Nah. I don't want any more of that. I do need, I don't know, I'm going this way. Cool. So it'd be nice if I could save right now, but unfortunately the system in which the save files work demands that you robe shakes and trembles. Yes. Yeah, give me that tome. Thank you. Thank you. Appears to be happy about this. Glides back into the dark. Till not even its eerie red eyes are visible. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna scoot back over to Ernest's, or whatever his name is, Ernest Evans. Eugene, right. And, tonic, leave. A sword? You mean that dagger? I don't know. Not what I want. Let's see, Metacell. I think I already have some, don't I? Vinegar, leave. Puro Care, that's what I want. Haggle. Yeah. Yeah, that's a dagger. No sword for you. Although I did see there is a sword you can get in this game. I hope actually you get to see that because I think you'll enjoy it. But I don't want the dagger. I think I'm pretty good up on that sort of thing right now. What is my armor situation actually? Okay, I've got the hoodie on, so I'm fine. I don't need a second one. Resist statics effects. I don't know. At this point, I'm kind of feeling comfortable with the gloves, so maybe we'll leave it at that. Let's see, I don't think I need that many Molotovs. Acid flask. High acid damage, okay, good to know. Thanks, Eugene. Okay, so time to be on my way back to the room with the big eyeball where I'll get killed again. Right, this fool. Just gonna get him out of the way. Let's see, I don't really have... There we go. There we are. Ooh, I got an eye. Are you done? Pretty sure it didn't do that last time. That was a good audio file. Alright, well, in any case. I haven't given you your pen right yet. Pen, yeah. There you go. Shoving that pen right into Amigara's tube. Hearing bad noises over here. So first thing I want to do is not get killed by that. Not the way I wanted to go, actually. Okay, I'm gonna hide in here. What's up, man? Bye. Okay, I think this is directly... Yeah, here we go. Cool. Yep, open that up. At this point, okay, I need to remember to go back and save. Alright, there we go. Lovely. Oop. Interesting. I think the way that sound is cut in, this place must loop in a interesting way. This is new. Yo. I think I'm supposed to talk to you, actually. Okay, this isn't... I don't recognize this name. All the same, yeah. Eh? Don't attack, I'm lucid. I'm Aurelius, an astronomer, and studying the visitor. I wasn't causing any trouble, just looking for a peculiar painting. Maybe you're familiar with my colleagues? A painting. To observe the phenomenon directly drives one mad, but indirect observation, yes. If we're careful, we can study records and observations made of the visitor. A terrible painting hidden away somewhere in the dark. It came to me in a vision. As long as it remains in the dark, one is safe, but to expose it to the light will bring calamity to us all. If you find such a painting, keep it covered. Bring it to Jasper on the ground floor. Got it. When I joined, it was Jasper, Beryl, Edwin, and our founder, Aster. Aster joined soon after. I think there were others before me, but I never knew them. We've been studying the visitor for many months, before anyone else even knew of its existence. This is why we were prepared. How were you prepared? We knew this was no ordinary phenomena. We started gathering supplies, even weapons. Unfortunately, it seems our preparations were necessary. How did you know? Our founder spotted it by telescope. She shared it with her colleagues at the time, and that was the beginning of our group. Who left the group? I don't know if Edwin was ever formally part of it, but he grew more reclusive as time went on. I think Edwin is the telescope man in apartment 20 or 31 or whatever. How can I join? Talk to Jasper. He's usually on the ground floor, past the reception desk. Gotcha. Have you looked outside? Of course not. I've seen what looking upon the visitor can do to people. I want none of it. But I am curious. And who could blame you? What is the visitor? We don't know. A stellar object that emits some terrible unknown radiation? That's our best guess at the moment. Somehow it warps utterly anyone unfortunate enough to observe it. We have no rational explanation for that. Yeah. Cool. So what's going on in here? Okay, just stuff to take, I guess. I've got no qualms with this. Gasoline. found some junk. Found a broom. Ooh. I think I was coming from this way, right? I don't want to lose track of... Yeah, here we go. Huh. Not what I was expecting. Frederick. Oh, hey. Hi. Sorry, I need help. I feel like I'm going mad. This is going to sound crazy, I know, but ever since I made that painting, my life has been turned upside down. My paintings have come to life. I made a series of portraits, but they escaped their canvases. Some are prowling about in my home, and a few others escaped out into the hall. They're plotting something. I know they are. I can hear their thoughts in my head. It's driving me insane. Here are my keys. You should have access to most of my home with these. Just be careful if you visit my workshop at the back. The lights are off for a good reason. That accursed painting is in there somewhere. My mind, I'm... About the portraits. You have to believe me, I can hear their thoughts. They want to take over. They want to take my place. Replace me. I know one of them is looking at me right now. I see myself out of its eyes. It's hiding in my fridge. Go see for yourself, but be careful, it's dangerous. How did this start? I don't know, my memory seems all wrong. But I know that painting I made has something to do with it. Everything went wrong after I finished it. I painted these portraits, and they all came to life. Some of them got paintbrushes and made even more paintings. There were 9 of them total. My mind, yeah. Where is the painting? It's in my workshop. Somewhere at the back. Still wet, I imagine. It hurts my head when I look at it, so I turned all the lights off. Be careful if you go in there. And whatever you do, don't look at it. If you're interested in the painting, I'd love to get rid of it. I might have something you can use to carry it out. You should be fine as long as you never see it under the light. Did you look outside? Not since this started, but I did look outside a few days before. It's when I made that painting. Something about the sky that night felt compelling. It's the painting of the sky? Yes, a painting of the sky, nothing more. At least that's what I thought. But later that day, looking at it again, something wasn't right. I was having a coffee with my friend Fabrice and asked him to take a look. What did Fabrice see? I still don't know. When Fabrice looked at it, he made this horrible noise. He looked horrified. I looked back at the painting, but I still don't see it. As I stared at the painting, heard Fabrice run out the door. He sounded howling mad, snarling like a beast. I haven't seen him since. So I wonder. I already have my suspicions. Box of cheese sticks, absolutely. Table knives, sure. Nothing. Yeah. Something in the fridge. I heard everything. He is lying, a liar. Don't believe a word. He just wants to be the last. Don't trust him. Trust me instead. Trust me. What do you want? Are you the original? Yes, look. I'm the real one. Look at me. Have you seen my ring? That's the real Fred ring. It has a red gem on it. Red. His ring is wrong color. And then, look at me, I'm the real one. That's a whole Fred. Yeah, it's a whole Fred, baby. What do you think? You believe Fred, right? Looks like a Fred to me. Yes! I mean, yes, correct. You got it right. You solved the mystery. I solved the mystery. Now, go murder all the other Freds so I can stop hearing them in my head. It's too much. Will you do it? Kill the other Freds for me, please? Fine. Then you won't be getting the prize. Too bad for you. The prize was very good. What happened? There was this painting I made that is bad to look at. I start painting my face, but it's hard. I don't remember right. And then the face comes out of the painting and starts painting too, and now there's a bunch of Freds. And then big headache comes on. The voices, it's very bad. I run into Fridge to get them to stop. Then you come and help me and become my best friend. That's the whole thing. Well, I like this Fred. Goodbye. Alright, gonna put a pin in that. Excellent. Excellent situation. This wasn't really on my list of things to do. I'm a bit intimidated because the painting seems like something you need further on down the road, and I haven't even reached the ground floor yet. Exactly so. I also would like this. I'm with Fred on that one, but I don't know if I'm ready to pick a Fred yet. It seems like there's a lot of Freds skulking around in here, so yeah, I'll use the painter's key. A framed painting. Most of the paint is missing, as if it had leapt out of the canvas. Titled Blinding Light. Well, these might be significant. Titled Treachery. Divine. Darkness. Agony. Rage. Faceless. Okay. Speaking of, hello. Got some little guys here. Paintlings. And I guess pick and choose. They don't seem terribly troubling so far. Yeah. Pretty mild. We got fear, and we have confusion. All of the flavors. Bottle of whiskey, I'll hold on to that. Ornate beer stein, sure, okay. Treasure item. Vintage game console, ah. I see. The hammy wee wee, no doubt. Dirty painting easel. Wipe some fresh still blue paint off your finger. Definitely used recently. Okay. Not entirely sure of the significance yet. It's almost noon. Okay, this must be the... Yeah, this place would have me scared. So I think I'll stay out of there. That's probably where the painting is kept. And I don't think that looking at it would be a good idea. Is this a Fred? Yeah, seems like a Fred to me. It's okay, I'm not your enemy. I know I look odd, but I just want to help. I can patch you up if you're hurt. I have a gift. It takes a lot out of me, but I can help. I don't want to fight. Now tell me how I can help you. How are you doing? Well, my situation isn't currently ideal. I don't mean my bizarre form. I have the screaming of a bunch of paintings in my head, but thank you for your regards. I can't focus, I can't think, I can't even paint, and without painting, am I still really Frederick? I just wanted to stop. I've spoken to them, tried to convince them, but many are unreasonable. I won't fight. I have always been a lover, not a fighter. I shall just have to learn to bear this burden. Now tell me how I can help you. Be the real Frederick? I'm certain. I must be the real one. I must be. I'm not... I don't need that healing right now. I'm sure, you know, I could really use the nutritive, restorative qualities of being filled with paint, but I'll save it for later. Another one. Got another Fred over here. Yeah, give me that. This one's less good. A grotesque mass of ever-shifting flesh, limbs and faces emerge and sink back into its mass at random. Yeah. What will you say? This looks very painful. Yes. It agrees. I have a question about what happened. Huh. Good questions, actually. I'm sure I could get some pretty honest answers from it being like this, to be honest. Is Frederick still alive? Yeah. Is Frederick in the living room? No. Is Frederick still human? I wouldn't think so either. But then again, you know, it's easy to lose track of that, isn't it? Let's see here. Is Frederick nearby? Yes. Are you the real Frederick? No. Huh. You need help? Yeah. You need to drink? Nope. Food. Are you cold? Yes. Huh. Can I help with that one? I'm not sure that I can. Are you afraid? Yes. Well, I suppose I should know. I feel like I already know the answer to that one. So it goes. Maybe we could fix this. No. Well, this is a pretty dark room. I will come back here. Sorry to leave you like this. But there are a lot of rooms to go through. Maybe I can figure something out. I will be back, though. The painter's key. Yeah, I was a bit intimidated by this area, but now I'm just kind of engrossed in the scenario, so can't leave now. Although it might be a good idea to save at some point. Alright, yep, just autopilot for these little guys. Good job, Monty. This is a big apartment. gloves. Now I feel bad. Now I feel dumb for buying these earlier. Hooray. Okay, that one's larger. That could be a little problem. In that case... let's give it a bit of the old jump attack. Uh-oh. Okay, this is a little grisly. Let us carry on with it, I guess. Actually, this seems like a good situation for a Monty special. Catatonic Monty. 40 acid damage attack. I feel like these things... I feel like acid isn't... I don't know, acid against paint though? That may be right. That sounds right. Fire or acid would be fine. 3 times 40, so this might carry over. Okay, there we go. Yeesh. Alright, let's patch up a bit. Let's see here. So, I'm glad I bought those antidotes. Wish I had a little more now, though. Oh yeah, goodness me. Alright, and gonna go in on the food, I think. Let's see, there we go. Mint gum. I see. Maybe I'll do some larger scale health items. Tonic, used in the heat of battle, so that wouldn't be a good idea. Alright, just taking a little stock of anything I might be forgetting about. Yeah, health items are a little hard to come by. Oh yeah, I have these wild cheese wedges. But I feel a little bad about wasting the stamina. I guess I'll do a little bit of bandage healing. There we go. And then maybe 1 cheese wedge for Zarya. And leave it there. That seems good enough. I'm definitely gonna need to scoot out of here at some point. A hat. A cowboy hat is on the table. It looks weird. It looks green. I don't know, I'm pretty tempted by it though. You feel smelly. Great. Ah, Monty's no longer catatonic. Good news. I wasn't aware that was still going on. Windbreaker jacket. Gotcha. Rolled up wad of cash. $80, cool. Another one of these. Arg, I could feel victory in my grasp. You took the hat, but you didn't put it on. Why? You just put me away in the bag. Didn't even try it? Not for a moment. You were infuriating. It was green. Barely, it was barely green. Nothing is going my way. What am I gonna do now? This was my shot, forcing some idiot to kill the others for me. I'm just stuck with voices in my head. Now? Forever? No. No way, I can still do this. I just need to try again on the next idiot. And instead of a hat, your corpse will be the bait. I don't know, man. And I'm not entirely convinced that I'm ready to start knocking Freds out either. I don't need to fight you alone. Alright, well... so gratuitous with it. I'm gonna try to see if I can run from this and hope that I'm not making a hideous mistake. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, yep. You coming after me, man? Okay, yeah, he's... yeah, you better run. Yeah, still in here, okay. Alright, somebody's poisoned. And I don't think I have any more antidotes, but maybe I have something comparable. That's not medication. Anxiety medication, what's that do? Okay. The whole slew of mental status effects makes you more vulnerable to sleep, that makes sense. Bleeding, burns, acid, smelling salts, that's good. Okay, well I don't have anything that I'm willing to use for poison. I'm just gonna hope it's gonna clear up for now. And I think that I'm going to head back to the apartment. What? Ah, the hat. Damn it. Okay. Good bit. Good joke. Lovely. Well, I'm enjoying that. Good trick. I would, good thinking. Proud of this guy. You know, you really gotta work with what you have, you know? Whew. Absolutely. Well, I have to survive here. So let's give it our all then. Can this thing even bleed? Yeah, no, that makes sense. So basically what's going on, you know, I'm in the middle of the Fred mystery. I don't know if you saw any of these Freds or not, but we got an artist who painted the sky. That wasn't a great thing for them. They started, yeah, he's making paintings, yeah, all the paintings are painting Freds, whole bunch of Freds. This one's a bit belligerent. Came up with a clever trick to paint a hat. See if I'd put that hat on. I did not put the hat on, but I forgot I had the hat, so so here's the hat. Very cool. I don't know, can this bleed? Maybe I should just do a jump attack on it. I don't know. Let's see. Monty, I almost feel like using another Monty special on this thing. But maybe instead I'll just do a very effective, a little, very high chance to damage the weapon. Well, that would totally blow up his pitchfork, and I don't know if I want to do that, so. Oh, I don't even seem to have any more Monty specials, huh? Well, now's not a good time to make more, so instead I'll just do a normal attack. Okay, and then... Kick. Kick seemed like a terrible skill before. I don't know why, but it didn't seem great. May cause panic and confusion. It seems to work on your own guys, and I don't see the point of that. Surely it does something. I think instead I'm gonna have her go ham with her rifle. So we're gonna do Multi-shot. Ow. Okay, this might go badly for sure. Okay, not a cowboy hat, bleeding heavily. I don't think that I can... Whew. I think I'm gonna have to go in with attacks and not even try to heal and hope that this thing just is sort of a fun novelty. Hey, seemed to work alright, but that is a good thing that I should tattle to the developer about. They should heal him, I agree. Let's see here. Gonna do the jump attack. Going to go in with this and hope that this is enough to take it out. And we're gonna do a aimed shot. It's faster than me. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, there we go. Cool. What was that? Alright, well, in any case, we are going to... I wonder if I should... I am heading back to the apartment, so maybe I won't heal Zarya and instead do a rest later. And now I just have to make it through here without running into the thing. What was that? What? No, absolutely not. Okay, there we go. Apparently sticky keys is on for this game. That is profoundly unwanted. Yeah, I think I can make it back up, yeah, through here. This will be fine. I wasn't aware that I had sticky keys on at all. Okay. Feel a tingle on your shoulder. What does that mean? I don't see anything strange here. That's a lot of EXP. Ah, shoot. Probably should have let Zarya get some of that. So I'm going to... There's a roach. Anything interesting? Sure, Sybil. So the astronomer is looking for a painting of the outside. There was that painter that lived on the first floor, Frederick. I used to talk to him a while ago. You could ask him. I did. So the paintings are coming to life. But how? They're paint. Well, that was interesting. Have a good evening. Yeah, I like the paint mystery. Very fun. I guess... What time is it? That's the thing here, isn't it? Okay, not nearly time for bed, which means that I'm going to have to... Yeah, I beefed this a little bit. I should have just bit the bullet and used a... I think smelling salts are cheaper, but they can't be... I guess this is a smarter choice. There we go. How's the rat doing? Okay, well, now I'm contemplating. I'm such a lightweight when it comes to this. I might... it's what, it's 11? Nah, I shouldn't say that, whoops, oh well. That's right, you know my time zone now. I guess. At least for a little while. Until it's, until this has contextless in the, in the realm of, VOD territory. Yeah, you got me. It's fine. That's a pretty mild one. Some people are pretty comfortable with that anyways, so it's cool. I don't feel like anyone's getting me, it's alright. Regardless. I'm wondering if... I might be comfortable stopping. I am curious about the paint stuff. But I might just try to make it a goal to stream again tomorrow and then finish up then. I think that's a smart idea. I think I'll keep it a little light today. I did just save, that's always a consideration. So yeah, I think I'll leave it here and come back tomorrow to complete the mystery of the artist's apartment. Exciting. And all of the different Freds. I don't know if you saw the one horribly tortured Fred. I don't know if you saw Tortured Fred or not. That Fred's not doing so hot though. I definitely wanna resolve this Fred thing. Yeah, there was a Fred, not doing too good. Real mess of a Fred, so. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end. I think I've done enough for now. So yeah. Hey, it sounds fine to me. I don't know. If you've got real dissent, then say it now or don't. But otherwise, I do intend to quit. I think. Yeah. No reason to. Oh yeah. The Fred. Yeah. It's check the VOD. Like scrub through the VOD after I'm done, because you'll see him. You'll see the Fred. The not doing too hot Fred. He's there. Okay. Well, I'm sorry that you're computer illiterate, despite everything. I hope you'll manage. You'll see. It'll be easy enough. If you want to figure it out, I know you can do it. Yeah, I get that, but yeah, I understand. What a shame. Anyways, yeah, I think I'm dithering here. I think I am done for the day. Yeah, that's you, all right. Yep, that's one of them. Yep, that's one of them for sure. That's you. Regardless, yeah, I think I am done. I'm like kind of going back and forth on it, but I'm not committed to continuing. I just feel like I'll have more energy to continue this tomorrow and do a little better. So, but I think this went pretty well. Yeah, not bad at all. I think I'll cut it off for now. It's been lovely. I think that's the call. Yeah, I think it's cool just to have a little short stream. I'd like to do this on a more regular basis, but with the way my schedule is, it's pretty hard to manage that sort of energy and just the consistent schedule as well. I've been meaning to get more into like working on the creative side of this and improving my art and things. I've been slowly teaching myself 3D modeling, but it's been pretty slow, and lately I haven't really been motivated to push myself on anything, so it's kind of deteriorating quickly, but I'll get back into it. I just yeah, I feel like I had more energy this time last year, but you know, I'll see what I can do regardless. But yeah, I think I'm done for the day. Maybe I'll talk to you in a bit. But yeah. I think I'm all done for now. But thanks very much for coming in. Appreciate you. Hope everyone has a lovely night. I sure did. Yeah. Thank you very much for the follow, Candela Jeff 36. You're right. Look. I know what I'm doing. I'm a not a professional, let's say, but hey. Yeah, thanks very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, I am editing stream right now, but yeah, absolutely. Yeah. These happen. Yeah, thanks very much, legitimate human Candela Jeff 36. Thank you very much. Anyways, yeah, I'm done. I'm leaving. Hey, have a great one. Take care. Cool.